Hello and a very warm welcome to everyone joining us here for this under-21 friendly. Germany against France, as Di Salvo's side now have a chance to test themselves against two of the biggest teams in international football. Both France and England on the cards during this international break. The first team, of course, in action in the Nations League against Hungary later this evening. But as for the under-21s, well, both they and France already qualified for the European Championships, with both teams finishing top of their qualification groups in very convincing style. Germany especially absolutely dominating that group. France finishing top of the pile in theirs behind Ukraine as well. But first time for the national anthems. There we have it. Next up, the national anthem for Team Germany. And there we go, the pleasantries out of the way. All that's left to do now is get down to the nitty-gritty and 90 minutes of hopefully entertaining football. We have two teams in fine form going head-to-head here. Germany with 5 wins on the trot, scoring more than 2 goals in 9 of their last 10 games. While France unbeaten in their last 11. The last meeting between these two sides back in 2019, ending in a 2-2 draw, that a friendly as well. So I think it's safe to say we can expect fireworks, even if it is a friendly. Both teams very eager to show where they stand at the moment in the build-up to those Euros, of course. Jan Stiller, the young man wearing the captain's armband for Germany today. As I will take you through those lineups one more time for anyone just joining us. Germany starting with Atubolu in goal. A back three of Thiaw, Bayer and Bissek. Thielmann and Netz, the two wing-backs with Angelo Stiller, and Tom Kraus sitting in central midfield. Alidou, part of a front three, out on the left with Moukoko leading the line in the middle, and Ansgar Knauf out on the right wing. As for the visitors from France, Meslier starting in goal, Merlin, Fofana, Lukeba and Kalulu. A back four from left to right, Kakare, Kone and Lefebvre. The three in midfield, and Gouiri, Ruter and Ngumu, the front three from left to right as well. There's a tricky little individual on the ball, likes to run at defenders. Didn't quite muster up anything decent that time. One-on-one with Bayer, the German coming out on top. It's only the 5th meeting between both these under-21 sides, surprisingly. And, interestingly, Germany in their last 5 games, all of which they won, conceding just 1 goal in that time as well, were the first to score in each and every one of those games. Same goes for France's under-21 side, however, in their last 10 games. So, be interesting to see who can find the back of the net first here this afternoon in Germany. Here is Fofana. Now Mellin. Fitting one forward, looking for Rutter. But Malik Thiaw, the AC Milan defender, able to get in front of him. Another ball forward for the Hoffenheim forward to chase down. Coming from an offside position though. Germany capping off that very successful Group B campaign in the UEFA European Under-21 Championships qualifying process. A 2-1 win over Poland back in early June, putting the icing on the cake. Antonio Di Salvo extremely pleased with his team's performance as they find their way into the French penalty area there. Fofana with the block. Ball back out with Ansgar Knauf. Jan Thielmann just hugging this near side, trying to cause the French defence all sorts of problems. Fofana defending well though. Antonio Di Salvo saying before the game that both he and his players really looking forward to not just 1 but 2 tests during this international break. Of course, England up next. Thiaw unable to hold on to the ball as France come forward. Ngumu unable to pick out Guiri on the other side. Here he is on the ball now though. Ball into Rutter, little back heel almost into the path of Guiri. But Noah Atubolu able to plunge himself onto the ball and deal with the danger. Atubolu enjoying his time with Freiburg, slowly but surely turning into a contender for the first team as well. Probably a few seasons away. It has been doing his reputation no harm whatsoever with his performances for Freiburg. He's looked very solid indeed. Now, space available on that far side. Ball in to Ngumu. Well defended in the end by Luca Netz though. Ball comes out back to the number 8, Maxence Kakare. Definitely the playmaker within the France team. Pretty much anything going forward either starts or ends with the little maestro in midfield. Free kick given away there. Tom Kraus, the guilty party, taken short and quickly by France here. Kalulu back to Wesley Fofana. It's 1-2 there between Guiri and Merlin. Merlin still going, takes the shot on and forces a decent save there from Atubolu. Plenty of fizz behind that shot. Always on the rise as well. Looked like a half chance there. The camera's struggling to keep up. Five days from now, the 21s in action again against England. We'll be travelling to Sheffield to take on the Three Lions under-21 side. What will be another stern test for Antonio Di Salvo's team. Stiller over the top. Here is Tia. Now Jordan Baya. Back to Atubolu. I think it's safe to say that both teams showing their opponents plenty of respect so far. They'll be well aware of the threat and danger that their opponents possess. Both sides on fantastic runs. Wouldn't be surprised if this ended in a draw. I would be surprised if it ended in a goalless draw. As so often is the case at this level. Big teams can very often cancel each other out and reduce each other to shots from distance, as we just saw there. Pierre Kalulu weighing up his options. Decides to go long, looking for Rutter, who is brought down there by Jan Bisek. France will take their time here, allow players to get forward. They do have plenty of height in this young under-21 side, but so too do Germany, especially in their defensive line with the likes of Bisek and Tau. Both more than capable with dealing with any sort of aerial threat that France can try and bring to the table here. Will be an in-swinger from the far side. Not enough height on that, really. Germany not quite dealing with it properly. Farid Alidou felt he was pushed in the back there, but the decision not going his way. As France continue to enjoy the majority of possession in these opening stages. Here is Ngumu. Kalulu back to Ngumu. Tries to pull out the tricks. Doesn't quite come off for him that time. Stiller, great upper body strength there. And some lovely footwork as he takes care of about 2 or 3 French players. As part of the Bayern Munich setup in his early days, Jan Stiller. Angelo Stiller, excuse me. Germany fans felt that Ansgar Knauf was brought down unfairly there on the edge of the penalty area. Referee deciding to keep the whistle by his side. Not convinced. Going back to Angelo Stiller. Since making his move from Bayern Munich to TSG Hoffenheim. Really has seen his career just take another step forward. Does have all the characteristics of a future great. And it would seem the management here in the under-21 side would strongly agree, handing him the captain's armband here for this early evening encounter against France. Closing down, high press, working well. Sadly, Youssoufa Moukoko with a heavy touch brings an end to any sort of counter, which definitely was on the young Dortmund striker, picking the ball up in acres of space in the centre of the pitch there, but just let the ball run away from him, and with that the chance was gone. Lovely ball down the line. Here is Knauf. And free kicks being given here against Wesley Fofana. Feels a little hard done by. It was a bit of a wild challenge on Knauf though, and I'm watching that replay. I'm not sure he actually does get a touch on the ball. So first dead ball situation really for Germany to try and take advantage of. We spoke about some of the height they have in their team as well when defending free kicks. Can they try and put it into action at the other end as well? It will be Stiller to take the free kick. Another in-swinger from that far side. Comes the delivery. Not a bad one. Decent height, little too close to the keeper. Danger not quite over yet though. Moukoko again, unable to control the ball though. And Germany will have yet another free kick. Thielmann, the player, fouled. Quentin Merlin, the player with the challenge on it. Decent little spell this for Germany. Can they try and capitalise on it? It will be Stiller to take the free kick once more. own half. This Germany side growing in confidence every minute that passes here. Starting to get a grip of this game. Everything looking slightly less composed and a little more desperate for the French side. After starting well, have struggled to hold onto the ball. And giving it away far too easily. These last 10-15 minutes, as Germany just looked a little more secure in their possession, a little more dangerous with the end product. Smart play from Moukoko, so it wasn't on down the right flank, just slowing things down and putting the brakes on it. Here's Netz. Lovely control by Netz, who's having a good game. Left back. Could have arguably played the ball a little earlier, but probably be a little too harsh of a criticism. Caqueret a little too tricky in and around his own penalty area, which can always be dangerous. And Luca Netz arriving at the back post. Couldn't react in time. I think he felt the French defender was going to nick the ball away. I think he might have even gotten a slight touch on the ball. It's a lovely ball into that danger zone. Fantastic defending from Pierre Kalulu, who plays it off Netz and then out for a goal kick. Even after that deflection, Netz nearly helping it into the back of the net. Oh, heavy touch there from Thielmann. Shame. Moukoko just with a quick look over his shoulder. Saw Thielmann was on his way. Germany finishing this first half on the front foot. And they get themselves a goal for their troubles. Fofana opting for the long ball, easily dealt with by Yordan Baya. Credit to the German side, giving the French players, especially the dangerous ones in midfield like Caqueret, absolutely no time on the ball. Instantly surrounded and pressured. So far, France haven't been able to come up with an answer for it. It's a question that is asked a lot about this French under-21 side. Do they rely too much on the likes of Caqueret on the ball here? Always looking to get him on the ball, and that's when they start to move forward and create things. If you can take him out of the game, which Germany have pretty much done in this first half. And you wonder, where else does the threat come from? It's not to say that they don't have other talented players in other positions, but Caqueret, more often than not, is just so instrumental to everything that France put together. Enzo Lefebvre to take this corner. Again, can't get it past the first post. Deliveries have been far from where they need to be for the visitors here this evening. Dream come true for the German defense, I'm sure. Great tackle on Caqueret. Tom Kraus. And a wasted opportunity, really. Bit of a loose ball forward. Moukoko, always the target. He's been working tirelessly to try and run the channels in between the French defence. France just having a decent little spell here at the end of this first half. But again, the final ball just lacking. That one in behind Amine Gouiri. Well, there we have it. The end of the first 45 here in Magdeburg. 0-0 between Germany and France's under-21 sides. A bit of a chess match between these two high hitters and high flyers. No goals yet, but Germany arguably with the better opportunities and just finding their way a little better than the visitors from France. Can they build on that in the second 45? Well, join us and find out in just a few. Until then, take care. So, a warm welcome back. The players out on the pitch and raring to go. The second 45 is just around the corner. It's been a somewhat uneventful first 45 so far. No goals to speak of. Very few chances for both teams. But as far as both managers go, I do believe Antonio Di Salvo will probably be the happier of the two. Germany, especially towards the end of that first half, starting to look dangerous going forward. A couple of half chances here or there. No clear-cut ones at either end so far, though. France now playing from left to right. Doesn't look like there's been any changes to either side during the break. Should there have been, I'll try and get those to you as quickly as possible, but it looks like the same 22 out there for this second half. There's Ansgar Knauf, close control from the Schalke midfielder, still going. Knauf! I'm not sure if he was trying to chip the keeper there. Meslier was pretty much cemented to his line. Well, looked like it was just a normal effort with the inside of the left boot, the deflection making it look like an attempted chip. Promising starts here from Germany. Looking to pick up where they left off at the end of the first. Gouiri doing enough to win the free kick just inside the Germany half. Jordan Bayer not convinced with the decision. Mishap there with Thiaw misjudging the bounce of the ball, then losing his footing as well. Ruta with acres of space, couldn't do anything with it though. Early ball in, controlled well, and the final effort there from Guéry. Nowhere close to what he needed to try and trouble the German keeper Atubolu in between the sticks. Decent first touch though to create the space for the shot. Just couldn't quite wrap his boot around it. Header away by Bayer. Back out wide to Kalulu. Now Cornet goes for the low cross, dealt with by Antonio Stiller. Promising start for Germany, but France coming out energetically for this second half as well. Now Cornet just catching Knauf with that challenge. Came in with his studs raised slightly, even if he did play the ball. Bisek to Thiaw. Nice little cushioned header there by Moukoko, but Thielmann unable to do much with it. Down the line for Ngumu to chase. Thiaw is there with him, and the ball coming off the French winger last. So Germany will have the goal kick. But France starting to look a little more dangerous themselves, which is making for a far more entertaining second half here in Magdeburg. Just starting to stretch the German defense a little. They do have plenty of pace on those wings, but haven't really utilized them so far. Something I'm sure manager Sylvain Ripoll would have mentioned to them during the break. A rather underwhelming display from a normally very exciting French under-21 team here. Luca Netz with the long throw. Netz, one of the standout performers in the first half for Germany. Very solid display, both defensively and going forward. Good control by Knauf, does well to find Moukoko, who does well to stay on his feet. And can't find a way through the gap. As Tom Kraus sees another long-range effort go wide of the goal. More of an acute angle to work with that time compared to his effort in the first 45 minutes. a similar outcome. Slicing the effort. Wesley Fofana, a Chelsea defender, powering forward here. Sees Lefebvre in space in the middle. He then spreads it out wide, to Gouiri. Gets the shot off and scores. Well, well, well. Amine Gouiri side-footing it and curling it round the keeper and into the far corner. It all happened in the blink of an eye. It was a great counter-attacking goal from France. All started with that run from Wesley Fofana. Carried the ball forward. Lefebvre then with a simple ball out wide to Gouiri, who still had work to do. Just had a look up, saw that little gap and curled it in between Bayer and Thiaw into the far corner. And France have the lead here in Magdeburg, 1-0 up. Such is the talent they have within the young under-21 side. And all it takes is one moment and they can hurt you. They've certainly done that here. Interesting to see how Germany respond. Germany conceding in their last match for the first time in a long string of games. Chance here for Moukoko to peg one back immediately. And that first touch just took him even further out wide, which was always going to make it difficult. Easy catch in the end for Meslier. This under-21 Germany side not too used to falling behind in games. So do find themselves in unknown territory, if you like. And against a top team like France as well. Really looking forward to see how they react and adapt to the situation. As will Antonio Di Salvo. I'm sure. Stiller just caught there. Looks like he's going to be all right to continue. One back by Kone. Looking for Gouiri, the goal scorer. Just couldn't control the ball. Bayer able to get back and just nick it away in the nick of time. Slightly better ball from Rutter there, and Germany might have been in real trouble. Really needed to be playing that forward and into the movement path rather than into the feet. And still, France looking for a second here. Caqueret. Lefebvre is enough to win the corner. Taken short. Does eventually go into the box. Header away by Tillman. Miscontrol there by Jordan Bayer. Gouiri still going. Tried to just fizz it through and into the path of Ngumu. There was in acres of space out to his right. Probably picking the more complicated pass in the end, which was why his teammate was a little frustrated with the result there. Now Germany able to break themselves. Thielmann looking to feed one through the middle. With Alidou making a good run, but the final ball just lacking. It's definitely a far more open game now. A lot more space for players to work with. But you'd have to say that France starting to take control of this second half. Opening few minutes, Germany looked like they were just going to continue to cause them problems, but it's all been turned on its head with that goal. And since the goal, France have just upped the energy and the tempo and upped their game. They will have a free kick in a promising position now. Thielmann with the foul on Caqueret. France captain inviting the challenge and almost expecting the outcome. So Enzo Lefebvre, whose deliveries from the corner haven't quite been up to standard. Looks like Antonio Di Salvo is readying a few changes here. Can Lefebvre produce something a little better in this dead ball situation now? Lines it up, takes the shot, and it's not a bad effort at all. Catches the side netting. A little more to the right, and that might be in the top corner. Tubolo certainly scrambling across. Well, a good half meter, if not a meter wide. In the end, looked a little closer in real time. Fofana penalised for a foul on Thielmann. Germany take it quickly and will go back before they go forward. Misplaced pass there from Lukanets. Cornet does enough to win the free kick just inside the Germany half. It's taken quickly. Now Caqueret has some space to work with. Guéry back inside to Cornet. 1-2 with Caqueret, but doesn't come off. Germany looking to try and break quickly with Ansgar Knauff. Does well to hold on to the ball. Under pressure as well. Can't say the same for Antonio Stiller shortly thereafter. Germany struggling to hold on to the ball when it does come their way. It is the complete opposite to their performance in the first half. France growing in confidence and strength. Lefebvre. Fake the shot. And the ball into the feet of Guéry with far too much pace on it. The latter trying to lay it off into the path of Rutter. A little under half an hour still to go here in Magdeburg. Germany still waiting to make those changes. I do believe in Mecha as one of the players coming on. One back well. Dink over the top from Thielmann, but too much mustard on it. Tom Kraus unable to get there ahead of Ilan Meslier. Guiri still going, shot on. Looked like it took a slight deflection, so it will be a France corner. But given far too much time and space on the ball there. He continues to cut inside, no one closing him down. Just asking him to take the shot on. So Alidou will be one of the players making way here. It will be Nmecha coming on to replace him. Looks like Khadra will be the other player coming on. Antonio Di Salvo decides to bring on some fresh legs in the attacking department. Knauf, the other player, sacrificed as a result of that double substitution. Cherki coming on for Ngumu. Kalimuendo, a very exciting young player, and to replace Ruta. Cherki getting his first shot off straight away from that corner, unable to find the target, but found himself in acres of space just inside the penalty area. Could have and probably should have really done more with that. Can forgive him for just coming on and perhaps still being a little cold. One player that Germany will have to keep their eye on is Arnaud Kalimuendo, the number 9. 20-year-old. Currently playing his trade with Stade Rennais in Liga. Having come through the youth setup at Paris Saint-Germain. A young player that a lot of big clubs around Europe have been watching in recent years. I don't think it'll be too long until we see him playing for one of them. A very talented young man. Cornet to Lefebvre. Guiri seeing more and more of the ball in this second half. Was very quiet in the first. Certainly come to life here in the second. Now Cherki to Kalimuendo. Germany struggling to get on the ball at the moment. France completely dictating the pace of this game. Their movement and work off the ball has definitely been the biggest improvement, because all of a sudden those passing lanes no longer available to Germany. Mecha with the layoff for nets. The throw to find Mecha. Has been scoring for fun for the under-21s. Free kick given against France there. Kalulu. Two hands on with Moukoko. And Germany wanted to take it quickly. Referee bringing the ball back though. Spread of play out wide from Mecha to find Khadra. The two substitutes linking up. Lovely ball again. Cut back into the path of Kraus. For fun with a courageous block. And the best chance of the half so far for Di Salvo's side. Finds its way through to Thielmann. Not offside. Flag stays down. Germany will have the corner. Lovely cut back there from Khadra. Kraus trying to find the bottom left corner with the outside of the right boot. But just too many bodies in the way. Stiller to take the corner. Danger not quite over yet. It is now. For a moment like Jan Bissek might be getting his head on the end of that Stiller delivery. Too high in the end even for him. Breakaway almost on there for Khadra. Situation well read by Kalulu. Diop, Wahi and Thuram. Coming on now for France. Lefebvre, first player to make way. Goal scorer coming off as well. Guri. Kone, the last player to be sacrificed. Kraus to Bayer. Back to Tom Kraus once more. There's a heavy challenge there from Diop. A fair one. A little over a quarter of an hour still to go. And left for his side to try and salvage something from this game. Will feel hard done by after a good shift put in the first half, but since then have struggled a little. Stiller with the delivery. It's not a bad one, and it is on target. I think it was actually Thiaw. Got the header off, but like there was a slight deflection on it as well, which took all the pace off it and made the save for Meslier an easy one in the end. Tom Kraus not too happy with Cherki going down a little too easily as far as he's concerned. Get a better look at it here. He does get the foot in, but minimal contact. There's another look. It was actually in Mecha. That's what he's been brought on to do. Great work by Khadra there. Come away with the ball. Just about finds Thielmann. He tries to switch things up, looking for Nmecha. Find Nets instead. Ball inside to Moukoko. Just played in slightly behind the Dortmund striker. Bit of a wild challenge there from Kraus, and it's going to see him go into the book. Yellow card for that foul. Kalulu. Keitel coming on for Stiller. Tom Kraus handed the captain's armband, with Stiller now on the bench. Reda Khadra caught in possession there, the Sheffield United frontman. Good pressure by Kraus there, now Nmecha. Just slows things down. Coco with the long ball forward. Khadra will chase. But Merlin deals with it well with the header back to Meslier. In the meantime, Katterbach in at left back as well for Germany. Janor Bisek felt he was brought down unfairly. He tried to power his way down this near touchline. There is Yannick Keitel. Katterbach tries to get a ball into the middle. Can't really generate much power on it. It's kept alive by Nmecha. Clever little ball back inside. Katterbach caught in possession though, and France looking to break now. Kalimuendo. Thuram sends it out wide. Now Cherki. The Lyon Starlets. Thuram. The last time Germany's under-21s lost a game was under a year ago, mid-November of last year to be precise, against Poland. They were on a fantastic streak of wins before that, as they are here again today. Still do have time to try and dig themselves out of this hole. Maxence Kakere with a shot from distance, just leaning back slightly. Couldn't keep it down. No threats to Noah Atubolu. There's Cherki. Switch of play, not a bad one either. Shot blocked by Bayer. France will have the throw. You do have to give credit to the French team's performance in the second half. They certainly came out with a completely different approach to the game, far more energetic, a lot more composed on the ball, stringing together far more passes as well. Rewarded for their efforts. Germany have struggled to cope with the change in pace of their game as well. Decent ball in, it's found its way through, but Wahi unable to try and get a shot on goal from close range. All it really needed was a toe poke. Here he is on the ball again, can't hold on to it. Germany struggling to get the ball clear. Picked up once more, this time by Kakare. Thuram tries to fizz one through that central channel. France will have the free kick now as well to rub salt in the wound. German players casting a far more frustrated frame out on that pitch. Samardzic, one of the players about to come on. Bayer will make way. Thielmann coming off to be replaced by Fischer. Mecha quite clearly held on to there by Thuram. Keitel, a lovely ball. Samardzic, back to Keitel. Hadra swings one in towards the back post, headed back towards Kraus. The whistle goes before he can really get his shot off. The foul on Diop in the end. That was better from Germany. Is it all too little too late? Great ball from Khadra. There's Fischer just over the shoulder of the French midfielder. A slight nudge in the back, according to the referee. There's Bisek. Katterbach. Switches play well. Fischer will bring it down. Cuts it back to Samardzic. Wants to get the shot off. Does! Oh, Meslier saw that very late as it fizzed through a number of white and blue shirts in front of him. Able to pull off the save with his right leg in the end. Soft decision against Germany. Counter-attack was on. Tom Kraus was up and away until that whistle was blown. And Meslier, I think, thought that Fofana might get something on that, which is why he had to react ever so late. But react he did. Samardzic is in Serie A with Udinese Calcio. Wins the ball back well. Tries to set off Moukoko. A decent attempt at a pass. Moukoko does well to win it back in a promising position here, but then goes it alone. He had options. Decided against using them. It's enough to win Germany a corner, though. As all good strikers, always going to try and go for goal if slightest chance to do so arises. Moukoko no different there. Samardzic with the cross. Not enough height on it to beat the first man, which was Kakare at the near post. Just over a minute of the 90 still to go. Long throw. Picked up by Samardzic. And hold on to it. Breakaway on for France now. Here's Wahi trying to get there. Superb tackle. In the end from Katterbach. Puts an end to that French counter-attack. Great show of pace there. The Germany number 3. Khadra finds a way through. Can't find a way past Fofana, though. He does well to stay on his feet. Now Cherki coming back the other way for France. 90 minutes just about up. Bit of a scramble here in and around the German penalty area. Cherki still on the ball. Does eventually get the shot off, but it's blocked. Germany can't get rid of the danger. And that will be a free kick as well. Silly one to give away from Keitel. 3 minutes added on. 2.5 of those left. Kalimuendo. Atubolu doing ever so well there. We've seen that extremely late to deny Wahi. Wicked deflection on that as well, but a stiff right arm from the Freiburg keeper, keeping the score at just 1-0. Less than a minute to go. It's going to take something special now for Germany to find an equaliser. Time definitely not on their side, but one more attack perhaps still in this. Need to get the ball forward. Tubolo will launch this one into the French half. Straight back the other way. And Kaito giving away the free kick. Not happy about the decision. And that will be the last kick of the game as well. France beat Germany in Magdeburg by a slender 1-0. A tough test for Di Salvo and his side. But the next one just a few days away on the 27th when they take on England in Sheffield. Until then, stay safe and take care.